Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick. And today we have set number 30379, and this is the Cole's Quake Mech Polybag. Currently the only form of this vehicle to exist from the Ninjago movie, but there will be a full-size set released winter of 2017 / January 2018. But we are going to open this up here and put it together and then review it. Let's see. I'm gonna slice along the bottom, I think. Or no, I guess there's. Yeah, let's just do the bottom because that's how I cut most of my polybags, just because they stand up more easily for the back of, the little background here of the video. And I guess we should probably, let you guys see the full part selection. There we go. So, you get one little instruction book, and it has the Mech on the front, and it just folds out like that, and there's the back. There's no ads or anything. So, yeah, I'll let us get started with a little build. So these are extra pieces, they're what you'd expect, but the build overall is pretty cool. It's a little bit smaller, whoops, sorry about that. It's a little bit smaller than I would like. It's what I expected. It's actually bigger on the bag than it is in person, which, sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't. Some people will argue it's a little misleading, which I kind of agree, but, you kind of should expect to get something small out of a polybag. But, the design of this is pretty cool. I like the mono wheel design. I think that wheel, looks good. Obviously, they can't make it an actual wheel because it's got to stand in some way. And I like how they do this, making it look like it's kind of floating above. I think that that's a good design, and you can rotate the wheel, not really intentionally, but, one posability option you got there. But the real posability comes in the form of the arms, which, they're built like this. They're built on a little ball joint, but the way they attach is a bar, so it's a very interesting design there, because you can move it up and down like they expect you to, like the most obvious way, but you can also kind of angle it back and forth. It's harder because there's a lot of friction in the ball joints, but again, it's possible. And the arms also have an elbow joint and a wrist joint, so overall there's a good amount of posability for the size of this thing. And overall, I think that there's a really good level of detail, and that's what I think is done really well. The back is a little bit lacking, but I think that you know, there's enough to make it look okay. And there's some good parts in here, like the ingot pieces in black. It's nice to get some of these studs with holes in them, because you get extras and they can be useful. And yeah, other than that, nothing too special. I guess the radar dishes are probably a little bit more unique than other parts in here. But overall, 64 pieces for only $4. Yeah, it's not a bad value. I think that overall it's kind of a cool little thing, and I hope it'll go well with the Lloyd's Dragon freebie polybag and the ice tank. So, you know, I figured I'd try and get all of them eventually. Still need the ice tank and Lloyd's Dragons in an order that's on the way, so, you know, don't have them all yet, but when I do, I will show them all together and we'll see what, or, you know, how they look. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, everyone.